piece of kung pao chicken in my mouth when I paused. You see, growing up in Kansas, Asian faces were about as rare as honesty in Congress. And growing up, his parents had taught him that the difference between right and wrong was the difference between white and wrong. And so I put down my fork and I asked him if he really wants to hear this. And he says he does. So I reached into the societal expectations that I've been carrying on my back for 19 years and pulled every insult, every racial slur, every push, and every gun pulled in my face for claiming heritage from a country that I've never set foot in. To some, the idea that there is racism towards Asians in America is as foreign as the English language upon my grandparents' tongue. Because growing up, I would meet bullies who wandered through the china shop, my insecurity, shattering my glass ego and my sense of self. At the age of 5, they made fun of my eyes for being so small. At the age of 10, I closed them to avoid looking at the bruises. By the age of 12, I built a great wall between me and everything I loved, and locked it in a forbidden city that I'm still trying to break into today. You see, the problem with growing up Asian in America is that there's a dash separating your cultural heritage from your American one. And the dash between the words Asian and America that make up your identity might as well be the 6,438 miles it took your parents to travel from China to America. They say that home is where the heart is, but when your home is as broken as your heart, and people to tell you to go back home where you actually belong, where are you supposed to turn? When we were born, we inherited the luggage our parents carried with them from Ellis Island, one bag containing our parents' hopes that their sacrifice in giving up everything and moving to another country would be worth it, the other containing the knowledge that their children would always be looked at with narrowed eyes for the rest of their lives, but if it meant their children having a better chance at success than they did, then so be it. So at lunchtime, they asked me if I was good at math, whether my parents were shopkeepers or laundry workers, or if I could show them kung fu. I kept my head down and wished I was as white as the rice I was eating. See, after being the captain of my high school speech and debate team, winning 16 public speaking awards and 3 state championships, 2 international writing awards, I still get asked if I know how to speak English. Because growing up Asian in America, English may have been my first language, Mandarin and Cantonese my second and third, but acceptance is still a language that is foreign to me. When figure skater Michelle Kwan came in second in the 1998 Olympics to Tara Lipinski, never mind the fact that MSNBC reported that America beat out Michelle Kwan, disregarding the fact that Michelle Kwan wore an American flag over her heart. When the first Asian American congressman was elected to Congress, Congressman David Wu had a citizenship question and was denied entry into the Department of Energy, even after showing his ID. When Jeremy Lin got his jump start with the Houston Rockets, ESPN called him the chink in the armor, while Madison Square Garden superimposed a picture of his face on the fortune cookie with the words, "The Knicks' good fortune." Because the fact of the matter is that America has tried to break Asians in America like a fortune cookie to look for the validation that inside we are so much less than they are. We were told that we were aberrations, abominations, only good for examinations, lacking sophistication and determination, opportunities that never seem to begin, but problems that always seem to start with us being Asian. See, because no matter how many MT references I bring up, how many Jello shots I shoot down, like an extra tight V-neck t-shirt, being someone I am not has never really fit me. Because I am so much more than what America thinks I'm supposed to be. So much more than a Panda Express. So maybe it's time to start thinking outside the box. And after 19 years of discrimination, I want to finally say that I am proud of being Asian. Because growing up Asian in America, we were given so many opportunities that our parents had not. Because in a forest of sycamores, I will stand like a bamboo tree, tall and proud of my roots. Because the silk road of history runs through my veins, curved red envelopes through my smile, and a Chinese character I wear not as a tattoo, but in my heart. Like the click of chopsticks against China, like the cadence of kung fu kicks, like a cacophony of Chinese fireworks. Discrimination will always make up the baseline for the soundtrack of my life. But ignore it, because sometimes the quietest act of courage is keeping your chin up. Because my name is Brian, and I am proud to be an Asian